Peace and blessings, everybody. I hope you are doing excellent. Welcome to Storytime. So, I'm trying something new today. I'm actually streaming live from YouTube and Instagram because I have been consistent with Instagram, but with YouTube, it's been a little challenging. So, I'm trying out a new strategy. Pieces, thank you for joining Storytime. So today's story, I found this book. It's called Bright Brown Baby, and I'm excited to read it. It's actually a treasury, meaning that it has more than one writing in it, and they're kind of like little poems. And I Well, what attracted me to this book was when I opened it up while I was at the library, I saw one of the poems that was written in dedication to brown baby boys. And I thought it was so charming. I said, okay, this book is coming home with me today, and it's going to be next up for story time. So I hope you enjoy this treasury. It's called Bright Brown Baby, and it is written by Andrea Davis Pickney, and illustrated by Brian Pickney. And so I hope you enjoy this story, Bright Brown Baby. Pieces, thank you for joining my story time. So this is a treasury, and so there's a few that I get to read. Walaikum salam says, there's a few that I get to read, and I just thought it was so wonderful. A lot of people are on this Black History kick, but I celebrate Blackness every day. You know, it's amazing. It's magical. And so this is not necessarily Black history. This is just, I thought it was just a wonderful read. So I'm going to read at the beginning of each of these poems is a quote which inspired the writer to write this. So this is by Langston Hughes, the quote, and it says, "The night is beautiful, so the faces of my people, the stars are beautiful. So the eyes of my people, beautiful also is the sun. Beautiful also are the souls of my people." That was just, I love it. So this first part of the treasury is called Bright Brown Baby. Bright brown baby, born bright, greet the world, spread your light. And the illustrations in here are also as charming as the writing. Sparkling eyes, blink hello, bright brown baby, you will go. Up, over, around, and through. Child, we believe in you. Bright brown baby, yes, we do. Ooh. Little one, future bright, bright brown baby, all right. So I was speaking with someone that I tutor, And she was saying that she did not like reading out loud because she was afraid of making mistakes. And I was telling her that sometimes during my story time, mistakes happen. And, you know, it's a part of being human. Sometimes things don't go as perfectly as we would like. Like on this YouTube right now, I don't know why, but the video is blurry. And I don't know how to fix it, so I may have to redo it. And sometimes even while I'm reading, I'm an avid reader, I slip up. But it was a great opportunity to talk about it and say, um, not to keep yourself from learning and practicing the skill of reading out loud, because in doing it is how you grow and you improve. So those of you who struggle with reading out loud, practice doing it by yourself just for a couple of minutes at a time, 5 minutes, and then increase, and give yourself an opportunity to learn how to read out loud and still comprehend. Because sometimes people read out loud and they have to go back and read in silence. So you want to practice doing it where you can do both. And some people have the opposite struggle where they have a hard time reading in silence and they want to read out loud. So you can do the same thing, only in silence. So that's just a little tip there. And the next part of this treasury, there is a quote by Martin Luther King Jr., and it says, "I have decided to stick with love." So the next part is called Count on Love. And it says, "Get ready to make a big list of blessings. Begin by telling your bright brown baby what you love, what you've always known. When I count my blessings, I count you twice." Oh, wow. That's so beautiful. So this one's called Count on Love. Count to love on fingers and toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Touch your nose. Count to love, 2 legs, 2 arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cutie charms. Count to love with belly kisses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making wishes. Count to love, wide eyes to see. LOVE, you and me. That was the end of that one. And this next one, there is a quote by, well, it says ancient Sanskrit poem. And it says, "Look to this day, for it is life." Take that in. And it's called Peek at You. So at the beginning of each one of these, there's a little writing. And I'm going to read some of what this says. It says, "Set your sights on your baby's eyes and nose and lips and beautiful skin. Don't ever look away from the pretty possibilities that till that bright, don't ever look away from the pretty possibilities that little bright baby, bright brown face, ancient wisdom puts it simply. Today is the day. Morning, nap time, meal time, fun time. Any time is a good time to rejoice." And it says, it gives instructions. Turn the page to play a happy game of eyes on the prize. The reward your baby's gaze. Oh, it's like peekaboo, but instead it's called peek-a-you. Peek-a-you, peek-a-you, take a look. Peek-a-you, peek-a-you in this book. Peek-a-you, peek-a-you, stomp, shout, sing. I am just the cutest thing. Peek-a-you, peek-a-you, can you see? Here's the pretty brown face of me. Peek-a-who? Baby, it's you. That was the end of that one. And here is, actually, there's two. So I want to read the one that comes after this one first. I want to read the last one about baby boy last. Um, that is just how I want to do it. So this one is called, and there's a quote by Michelle Obama, and it says, choose people who lift you up. And this one is called Hey Baby Girl. It says, be the one who reminds your girl she is preciousness personified. Make no mistake, First Lady Obama reminds us to pick the people who help us shine. And it begins, hey baby girl, welcome to the world. Baby girl, eyes see it. Baby girl, ears hear it. When I said baby girl, I just thought about your beautiful baby girl, Sister Naomi. She is absolutely gorgeous. Baby girl heart, beat it. Baby girl smarts, read it. And when it mentioned the baby girl eyes, I thought about my children's eyes and how they sparkle, especially when they smile. You're the one, baby girl. See, hear, beat, read. I love these pictures. They're so bright and happy. Hey, baby girl, go change the world. And that is the end of that poem. And I'm going to go back just a little to read. This is the page that when I opened up to it made me want to grab this book. And there is a quote by Congressman John Lewis. It says, never let anyone diminish your light. Baby boy, you are a star. Bright brown baby boys are beautiful. Bright brown baby boys are brilliant. Bright brown baby boys are the legacy of all things special. Bright brown baby boys are sparkling lights born from a galaxy of greatness. Tell them every chance you can. Plant these affirmations from the very first moment they come blinking into this world. Yes, yes, cultivate those seeds of truth so your brown baby boy takes hold. Don't let anything uproot his power. Remind him he is part of something big, bold, important, and enduring. As he grows, he'll be your feisty little guy. The words of Congressman John Lewis remind us that to cultivate any boy's birthright, we need to let his light shine. And this is absolutely true. We need to let the light of all of our children shine. Sometimes we, hmm, sometimes we take away that light with our own actions and not considering who those children are. We're supposed to help enhance and bring out their natural gifts, you know, not to try to change them into what we want them to be, because what was given to them naturally is theirs. And that's not something you can really take away. But we do diminish their light when we don't allow them to be themselves. So, just a thought. And it begins. Tiny, bubbly, bundle, blanket filled with joy. Baby born, darling one, sweetest little boy. Promise for tomorrow, child reaching far. Baby boy, precious boy. Yes, you're a star. And that is the end of this story time. Well, for the reading of this story time. This book is called Bright Brown Baby Boy, and it's a treasury of poems. I hope you all enjoyed it. Um, I enjoyed this book. The words, saying them out loud, gave me the opportunity to reflect on our beautiful, bright brown babies and how much of a treasure they are, which is appropriate that this is a treasury. You know, when we think about treasure chests, we think about gold and valuables, and our children are absolutely invaluable. Their worth is unlimited. And mm, this just reminded me to uh, mm, treat them like the treasure more. You know, sometimes in our day to day, we become common with people that we love and we forget little things, the importance of saying I love you, or that I missed you today, or I hope you had a great day, or talking to them or listening to them, or whatever it is that they need. We are all treasures. All of you are treasures. Your children are treasures. And even if they're not your biological treasures, they are somebody's treasure. And we should treat them accordingly. Mm. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story time. I hope that it encourages you to read more books. I like to say that books help us to build our wealth because knowledge is wealth. And until the next time, I hope that this story time continues to encourage you to stop and enjoy more stories, whether you're reading them by yourself or listening to somebody else read a story in a live like this one, or an audiobook. Take time to enjoy a good story. And please share this with someone. And until the next time, I hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Peace.